ELI 5. Why do we rarely hear about fruit causing food poisoning versus vegetables or meat? The main cause of food poisoning from undercooked meat is caused by the entrails being punctured during the slaughtering process and contaminating the meat. You can get away with eating beef rare as long as you cook the outside of the flesh, because if the meat was contaminated by the gut being pierced during slaughter, the contamination would only be on the outside. This does not apply to ground beef because the insides are mixed with the outsides. If contamination was present, it would be throughout the entire ground beef. In the early 90s, Jack in the Box had an infamous E. coli outbreak that killed 4 people in the US. This led to changes in the way the USDA inspects beef in America. If E. coli was present in beef, then it can no longer be sold as a raw product. The same is not true for chicken, since culturally we do not eat chicken medium rare. The FDA and USDA will allow chicken contaminated with salmonella to be sold at the grocery store. Chickens are also much smaller and fly through the processing line at the plant much faster, so it's much easier to accidentally pierce the chicken's guts during slaughter. That is generally how you get sick from eating undercooked meat in the US. The danger in produce like lettuce is the water used to irrigate the crops can be contaminated from fecal matter upstream. The plants will absorb the water along with the bacteria, and it will be part of the lettuce forever unless you decide you want to cook it, which is generally not a thing people do. Fruit-bearing trees have a much more complicated vascular system, and it is not possible for the bacteria to make its way up the trunk of the tree and into the fruit.